This is a presentation showcasing the author's toolbox in Buzz for English 1. It's split into 3 parts: setting the scene, laying the groundwork, and ready for publishing. The purpose of setting the scene is to use context to determine the meaning of words, interpret the author's word choice to make inferences about character, tone, and mood, and discuss the overall impact of word choice on meaning and tone. The first is diction. An author chooses words deliberately to create characters, build the world they live in, and capture the interest of the reader. This is called diction. Diction's definition is the choice and use of words and phrases in speech or writing. Diction can be used to make a person seem more authoritative by using formal words, or give the opposite effect through using informal words. Tone is the attitude writers express through words they choose. The way words are said can change the meaning of the words. Consider the phrase, "Thank you very much." If your sister said it to you after you brought her a glass of water, you can infer that she meant it seriously or genuinely. However, if she said it after you dumped that glass of water on your head, you could infer that her tone was angry or sarcastic. Mood is the feeling portrayed through choice words picked by the author. It's communicated through imagery. Second part, laying the groundwork. The purpose is to develop an engaging narrative, create characters to shape a narrative, use conflict as a basis for storytelling. And then characterization. There are 2 types of characterization an author uses to reveal information about a character: indirect and direct. Descriptive language. Using vivid descriptions draws readers in and helps them relate to the character and experience a text at a deeper level. Conflict. Conflict is the driving force behind a narrative, and that conflict can be internal or external. The way that your character responds to the conflict will shape your story. Third part is ready for publishing. The purpose is to write an engaging narrative, incorporate dialogue to communicate details about character and story, use varied sentence structure to create pace and enhance writing, use standard conventions, capitalization, punctuation, and spelling correctly. Rising action. The rising action of your story is a series of relevant incidents that create suspense, interest, and tension in the narrative. In literary works, a rising action includes all decisions, a character's flaws, and background circumstances that together create turns and twists leading to the climax. The rising action develops your characters and the conflict of the story, introducing the plot. Pace. The pace or speed can build tension and suspense in the plot of the story. Writing can be either fast-paced or slow-paced. Writers combine phrases and sentences and use different punctuation to create pace in their story. Climax. The climax describes an event that forces your main character to make a big decision or take action. It shows how your character handles the conflict by including descriptive details and dialogue. It uses a variety of sentences to create fast and slow paces. The climax is the turning point of your story. Everything is built up to this point. It determines the direction of the rest of the entire story. The climax is a very important part of any story. Falling action. The falling action is the events that occur after your character makes a key decision of the story. The decision should have changed your character in some way. The falling action is used to show how the character has changed as a result of the decision that they had made and to show the overall effects of the character's decision. It should also show how your main character's decision has affected other characters. The ending. The purpose of the ending of your story is to provide a conclusion to the story that may answer all of your readers' questions or not, leaving them with a cliffhanger. It is also to show that the conflict is resolved, or even add more clues to the story, suggesting that maybe it isn't. Revise and edit. Now it's time to revise and edit your work. Revision is to go back, change details, add description, add ideas, etc. Editing is to go back and fix any spelling errors, punctuation, grammar, and capitalization. This will make your story much more professional. And that's it.